Join me as I dive into the exciting world of cinema and try to predict which movies coming to theaters in 2025 are going to completely blow our minds. From Brad Pitt burning rubber to Robert Pattinson duplicates to Cillian Murphy's return to Zombieland, here are 10 most anticipated movies of 2025 you need to wait for.
Okay. Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston, now McLaren, all have a speed on the straights. Our shot is battling in the turns. We need to build our car for combat.
F1. The film follows Brad Pitt as Sonny Hayes, an ex-F1 driver who makes a surprise return to the grid years after suffering a horrible crash. F1 movie was filmed during race weekends at Silverstone, Hungary, Spa, Monza, Zandvoort, Japan, Las Vegas, Abu Dhabi, and Mexico City. It's bring real motorsport atmosphere to the big screen. I really like motorsport-themed kind of movies like Rush and Ford versus Ferrari, and I cannot wait to see F1 in a big screen. Even many F1 fans are concerned about this F1 film, but I believe it's gonna be good. The film is set to hit theaters on June 27th, 2025.
Don't let her get away! This wicked witch.
Wicked, for Good. Wicked Part 2, or For Good, is the second installment of the musical fantasy film adaptation, continuing the story of witches Glinda and Elphaba in the Land of Oz. The film explores their complicated friendship, rivalry, and ultimate reunion, highlighting themes of love, friendship, and self-discovery. After seeing the first installment, fans were immediately impatient for more. And the sequel will set to hit theaters on November 21st, 2025.
Stronghold.
Avatar: Fire and Ash. Avatar: Fire and Ash will continue the epic saga of Na'vi and Pandora, and news surrounding the third entry is coming fast. Directed by James Cameron, Avatar: The Way of Water introduces a number of plot threads that could carry over into the next film. Not the least of which is the conflict between Colonel Quaritch and Jake and Neytiri's family. Not only that, but it has been confirmed that Avatar: Fire and Ash will introduce a new Na'vi Fire tribe too, with even more advanced digital effects, expanded franchise lore, and returning stars Sam Worthington, Zoe Saldana, and Sigourney Weaver. Fire and Ash could be the most important movie in the series. Cameron directs and produces alongside John Landau with an estimated $250 million budget. The film is set to hit theaters on December 19th, 2025.
Wait for it.
Captain America: Brave New World. Brave New World is prepared to bring in a new cinematic project with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, coming to your nearest theaters on the February 14th, 2025. Anthony Mackie's character, Sam Wilson, navigates an international incident and confronts the true masterminds behind it. After becoming the new Captain America, Wilson must work to stop a global conspiracy while facing off against President Thaddeus Ross, played by Harrison Ford. One of the most important and foremost focuses of Captain America: Brave New World is the awaited introduction of the Red Hulk. Captain America: Brave New World is offering the Marvel fandom to look into and be enthralled by Thaddeus Ross' twofold character role as the Red Hulk and as the President of the United States. And it makes this movie more interesting.
Men go mad with watching him. There's no discharge in the war.
28 Years Later. 28 Years Later is an upcoming sci-fi horror film and a sequel to the 2002 film 28 Days Later. Directed by Danny Boyle, the movie takes place nearly 3 decades after the events of the original. The plot follows a new outbreak of the Rage virus, which once again threatens humanity. The story explores the consequences of playing with nature and the resilience of the human spirit. 28 Years Later is one of the most anticipated movies of 2025, and for good reason. The film marks the return of director Danny Boyle and writer Alex Garland, the creative duo behind the original 2002 zombie thriller. Their kinetic visual style and brainy spin on zombie mythology made 28 Days Later a cult classic. And 28 Years Later has all the ingredients to become a blockbuster hit with blending nostalgia, innovative storytelling, and high-octane action. The film is set to hit theaters on June 20th, 2025.
Look at you. You are all so adorable.
Eat shit, Valentina.
Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts is the second MCU film on the upcoming roadmap, releasing May 2nd, 2025, just behind Captain America: Brave New World. Now, I'm so excited about this simply because of the lineup. This does feel like Marvel's answer to DC's Suicide Squad, and that's okay. So far, we know the lineup consists of Bucky, Red Guardian, Yelena, Ghost, John Walker, Taskmaster, and Sentry. It's a dysfunctional team for sure, but I feel like that is what will make this Marvel project unique compared to the rest. It's going to be intriguing to see how they come full circle and fight as a team for seemingly a corrupt government. The trailers and the footage we've seen thus far look good, and that's a solid start.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. This film marks the highly anticipated conclusion to the action-packed franchise. Tom Cruise returns as Ethan Hunt, the skilled IMF agent known for his daring missions and death-defying stunts. The film promising an explosive finale to the long-running series. The plot remains under wraps, but fans speculate it will continue directly from the events of Dead Reckoning. Ethan Hunt and his team face their most dangerous mission yet as they confront a powerful enemy and attempt to destroy a mysterious entity. The film is set to hit theaters on June 27, 2025.
What?
He has arrived.
Fantastic Four. The upcoming Fantastic Four movie, titled The Fantastic Four: First Steps, has generated significant buzz among fans and critics alike. With Marvel Studios taking the reins, people are excited to see a fresh take on the iconic superhero team. The film's retro-futuristic setting, inspired by the 1960s, has piqued interest, with director Matt Shakman aiming to capture the era's optimism and futuristic visions. Fans are also eager to see the cast, including Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm, and Ebon Moss-Bachrach as Ben Grimm, bring the characters to life. And also the inclusion of cosmic elements, such as Galactus and Silver Surfer, has also sparked enthusiasm. The film is set to hit theaters on June 25, 2025.
Another.
Every time you die, we learn something new, and humanity moves forward.
Oh, wait! He's alive!
It's fine.
Mickey 17. Mickey 17 is an upcoming sci-fi film directed by Bong Joon-ho. This film has a unique storyline based on Edward Ashton's novel Mickey 7, explores themes of identity and immortality. Mickey Barnes, played by Robert Pattinson, is a disposable employee on a human expedition to colonize the ice planet Niflheim, after being killed and revived multiple times, with each iteration bringing him closer to understanding his existence. Fans of Bong Joon-ho's previous works, such as Parasite and Okja, are eagerly anticipating his return to science fiction. His ability to balance social critique, genre bending, and quick tonal shifts has built a loyal following. Mickey 17 is scheduled to premiere in Korea on February 28, and in the US on March 7, 2025. Before we reveal our first pick, let's look at some honorable mentions, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Wolfman. Minecraft.
Anything you can dream about here, you can make.
Now let's have some fun.
Jurassic World Rebirth. Companion.
First was the day I met Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm Iris. And the second.
Number 1. Superman. The upcoming Superman movie, scheduled for release in July 2025. James Gunn is set to write and direct the film, with David Corenswet cast as Superman. This movie marks a new beginning for the Superman film series, which has had various adaptations and reboots over the years. While details about the plot are scarce, the new Superman film is expected to offer a fresh take on the iconic superhero story. With James Gunn at the helm, fans are eagerly anticipating the movie's release. The film is set to hit theaters on July 11, 2025, and they're 10 most anticipated movies of 2025. And thanks for watching.